MLB Network brings you baseball from North Central Texas as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. One guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
At the plate, Austin Meadows, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees our first pitch temperature. Two and one to the Rays leadoff batter. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Fly ball right down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Minor has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Ji-Man Choi is on deck. The 3-0 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike one.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Andres to his left. He's there. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yandy Diaz. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. One and one.
Look out, 1-1.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
He loses him on ball 4.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Here's the catcher, Travis Darneau. In his career against Mike Minor, he's just 2 for 9. Now a snap throw to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. From the stretch, fouled off. From the belt, the pitch, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Has a look, now the pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
1-2.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Travis Darneau with an even 2-2 count now. The 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Rays off and running early on a solo home run. On to the bottom of the first here in Arlington. Tampa Bay's out to a 1-0 lead. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Digging in, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, you have to like the various skills that Shin-Soo Choo brings to the plate. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Snell will take charge himself out there, and there's two down.
The center fielder, Joey.
Here's Joey Gallo now. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's 1 for 3. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
A ball and a strike now.
Right.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two. Snell, a 6'4" lefty. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So here is Avi Garcia. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The designated hitter, Avi Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Ball one.
Count 1-0.
That's wide, 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Drilled to the left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
The pitcher's got to be smarter right there. He blew that fastball right by him, and then he did him a favor by speeding up his bat with a changeup. Nice execution to keep your hands back by the batter.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames. A ball and no strikes. Garcia on at first, nobody out. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Fouled away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Here now the 2-2. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. Andrus to first and Guzman to complete the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
In now, Rendon low. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Rays held in check here. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Nomar Mazara. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Nomar.
First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces a double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Into the box now, number 15. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. A 1-1. Is a fastball that misses. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Willie.
So stepping in, Willie Calhoun, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
0-1 count. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
To 1-2 now. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I always say hitting is a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Here's Rougned now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded, both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. Skied down the left field line. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
The first baseman.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Now the 1-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, today my spotlight's going to be on outfielder Austin Meadows. When I think of him, I think of one word: smooth. He's so sure-handed out there. Offensively, he's got that pretty swing, and defensively, he runs into the gap smooth. People, lock in on this guy. He's going to be a star in the making.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Trevigno. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with 1 away now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too high, 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Meadows is after it, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up, and the run is in to score from third.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Digging in now, Shin-Soo Choo. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hot shot on the ground to short. Go on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Texas is out in front 3-1. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center, and the Rays get a bit closer. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Stepping up now, Tommy Pham, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Meadows aboard here at first with nobody out. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2. This is in the air out to right field. And that's in there, base hit. And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
It looked like he had a great jump on the ball. Was going to bring it in, no problem. But something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Again, a 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Three and 0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the catcher, Travis Darneau.
So striding in, Travis Darneau, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. The 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. Hops this one up. Andres into shallow left. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rays answer right back on the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's the Rangers 3, the Rays 2. Here's Elvis Andrus now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
Stepping into the box, Joey Gallo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4.
The batter, the right fielder, Nomar.
So coming to the plate, Nomar Mazara. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Here's the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 15.
So digging in now, number 15. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Gallo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Two and 0.
No strike.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Could have been 3-1. Instead it's 2-2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The left fielder,
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high. But you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
2 men on, 2 out, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The payoff pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch on its way. Another one sent foul. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So next to the plate for Texas, Odor, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
A pause and the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping into the box, Rafael Garcia. He reached on a single in his first try.
Garcia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
One and two. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box, Willie Adames. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Mazar is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, number 8.
Coming to the plate now, Rendon low. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rangers lead it 3-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ronald Guzman. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Ronald Guzman.
First offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
No strike.
The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone. Strike 1. Two-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Diaz is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Jose Trevigno.
Ready now, Jose Trevigno. He hit a sac fly earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Fastball called for strike 2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
Ready for another shot now, Shin-Soo Choo. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground at third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Obvious pitch recognition
The
right
batter,
there.
number 1.
0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Ready once again, Elvis Andrus. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here it comes now to Andrus.
No.
First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. The 1-0. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Rangers leave 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Chasing after it is Calhoun. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, Austin Meadow.
Now batting, Austin Meadows. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. On its way is pitch number 75. Fouled off. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Too high, ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Another full count offering on its way. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Meadows, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Pulled toward right center field. Headed after it is Mazzara. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. 1 left for Tampa. Still a 3-2 ball game. Up next for the Rangers, Joey Gallo. It was a walk in his last trip.
The center fielder, Joey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazzara. 1-0 the count. Swing and a line drive. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. The throw into second.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might have been foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Now in the box, number 15. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he nails him at third. Great throw. 1-2, here it comes. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers, but they still lead it 3-2. Luke Farrell takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 60, Luke Farrell.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. On he pops it up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Darneau.
Stepping in now, Travis Darneau, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That misses 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And it's fouled away. Diaz gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Avi Garcia.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Diaz rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. We are knotted at 3. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Rendon low. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. No hits to this point. He's set. The 0-1. Now a curveball misses inside. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Lifted the other way to left center. Calhoun waits on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. We're tied now with 3 apiece. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Oliver Gray takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 47, Oliver Gray.
Odor will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ronald Guzman will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Meadows going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Guzman. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Calhoun, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box, Jose Trevigno, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Trevigno playing here in his home state of Texas. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Line softly toward the hole, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Texas. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Welcome back to Arlington. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Number 59 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 59.
Digging in once again, Kevin Kiermaier comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the right fielder, Austin Meadow.
Striding in once again, Austin Meadows. First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
I know they say
Now
sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-0 home. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, fielded by Odor on the first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Rays go in order 1-2-3. No change in the score. It's 3-3. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Shin-Soo Choo.
He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
2-0.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Andrew.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. A ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Here's the 2-1 now to Andrus. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. Lifted in the air to right field. Meadows has a beat on it. He's got it one away.
The center fielder, number 13. Joey.
Digging in, Joey Gallo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 8th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Sean Kelly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 27.
Striding into the box, Ji-Man Choi. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
High pop-up. Guzman has a play. 1 away.
Next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Now to the plate, Yandy Diaz. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
He tried to climb the ladder right there, and I don't blame him. Now he's got those sights elevated. Don't be surprised with something off speed in the dirt.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Trevigno corrals it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Now at the plate, Travis Darneau. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. The 1-2 fouled off.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Another 1-2 delivery. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stepping in now, Avi Garcia, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The payoff pitch. Popped him up. Number 15 is there, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. Score remains tied at 3-3. Number 38 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 38.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nomar Mazara. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Nomar Mazara.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 15.
Digging in, number 15. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box now, Willie Calhoun, as he rips it on the ground to second. Low from the outfield grass. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Still tied 3-3. Nate Jones will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Willie Adames. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1 home. High in the air out towards shallow right. Mazara is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, number 8.
Into the box now, Rendon low. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Solo shot to right center as they take the lead 4-3.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. Mazzara ranging back. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it's now 5-3. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Jesse Chavez enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitch.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 0-1 on the ground near home. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. swing and a blooper to the right side. In comes Mazzara, and oh no, it's off his glove. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely.
Well, you can see what happens here. He's so focused on lining up to make his throw that he forgets one small detail. You got to catch it first, so he gets tagged with an error, as well he should.
In now, Ji-Man Choi, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Calhoun racing back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they open it up to 8-3. Rafael Montero, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Rafael Montero. The third baseman, number 2.
Stepping in now, Yandy Diaz. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Still only 1 out in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Elvis at short. And they're on 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher Travis Darneau.
Striding in, Travis Darneau. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Montero, the former New York Met, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed. A good off-speed pitch.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Line to the right side, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Rays lead it 8-3. Stepping in, Rougned Odor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Robles. Odor.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Whoa, that's
fastball just misses. That's ball 1. skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 2-1. 2-2 the count. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. One out, nobody on. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting, catcher, Jose.
Ready for another chance? Jose Trevigno. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Soft liner towards first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
8-3 is today's final. The Tampa Bay Rays came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Number 38 pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
For this afternoon's ball game.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Washington Nationals and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But this is foul for the first strike.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Now the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Pujols takes it in. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
I mean, that is the epitome of just a beautiful bunt right there. Putting it in no man's land. No play to be made. Beats it out. Puts himself on the base paths, and now he's a stolen base threat.
In now is Adam Eaton. Pitch inside. The throw might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
And the runner's breaking for third. Strike taken, the throw. And he is in there.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
One and two now to Adam Eaton. Turner, the runner at third with no outs. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Liner towards second. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roll. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Rendon, a native Texan. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Inside and low, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded softly to the right. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Settling in now, Juan Soto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike one, 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. One out and a runner on second base. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a two-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. Oh, and a great recovery there just to get an out on the play. But meanwhile, a run is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that. But he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Here's Howie Kendrick as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with two men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Batting six.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Zimmerman playing here in his age 34 season. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and two strikes here. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. Two balls and two strikes, the count to Ryan Zimmerman. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. The next 3-2.
Foul ball.
Soft liner to the right side, but there to get his big glove on it is Pujols, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Nationals 2 and the Angels nothing. Steven Strasburg gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a 4-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
Ready now, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Breaking ball called just a bit low. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Three and 0 now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
Batting second, the center fielder, Mike.
And now for the Angels, Mike Trout. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Fletcher on at first, nobody out. Ball 2.
Ball.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike 1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
No, that's outside.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Next will be the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. None out, runners at first and second. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. The 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Fletcher rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as it's now a one-run ball game. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Albert now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Fouled away. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Here's the 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 3-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And to score from third, the tying run.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Into the box, Justin Upton. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike one. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He also has 1 home run. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Turner will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. Second inning upcoming from the Big A, and we are tied 2-2. Striding forward now is the DH, Michael Taylor. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. First pitch on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. One out, nobody on. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Full count still. The next 3-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Victor Robles digging in now as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Runner goes, and this one's in the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
Suzuki, the runner at second with 1 away. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. A ball and 2 strikes.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Fletcher over to his left, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. The set and the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. The set and the 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
2-1.
The set and the 2-1. Breaking ball misses here, and he falls behind now to 3-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Here's the 3-1, and he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The payoff pitch. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Now a snap move over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Into the box, Adam Eaton, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner back safely. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
2 out here and a runner at second. Softly hit toward the hole. To his right, Pujols. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Nationals 3 and the Angels 2. In now is Andrelton Simmons. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. He's totaled 4 hits in 21 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses ball 1. The 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And the spotlight is going to shine down today for me on Victor Robles. This guy, we've been hearing his name, one of the elite prospects in baseball for multiple years. And now he's getting a chance to put it all on display for the world to see. One of the slickest defenders in the game, can go gap to gap with ease.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box now, number 48, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Called strike 0-2. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 0-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Nationals.
Striding in now for the Nats, Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
The left fielder.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
At the plate, Howie Kendrick. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
In now, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run home run for Ryan Zimmerman. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
The batter, number 3.
Stepping in now, Michael Taylor. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Stepping up to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. Runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-0 delivery. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Upton going back. Still going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a two-run home run off the bat of Kurt Suzuki. And the lead is now 7-2.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
Now here comes the Angels skipper on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Taylor Cole is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 67, Taylor Cole. Now batting.
Into the box, Victor Robles. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike one. Robles is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Nationals lead it 7-2. Ready now for L.A. David Fletcher. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. To second for Kendrick. Played on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So there's the first out here in the Angels' third, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike one.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2.
Oh, that's low.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Off the rocks and gone. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout, as it's now a 7-3 game. Sure, you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 pitch. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now as that misses down and in. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
The 3-2 pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Albert Pujols. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball 1. Ohtani leads off first with 1 away. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's Justin Upton now. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Upton in a hole. 0-2 the count to him.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Tommy.
Stepping in, Tommy La Stella. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. La Stella, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 1-1. 1-2 now.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Angels do get 1, however, on the Mike Trout home run. We played 3 full. It's now 7-3. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Upton. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Standing in, Adam Eaton. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A high fastball is in there. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Calhoun. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hey now.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
2-2 now with 2 away and the bases empty. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Still even at 2-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off and he still loses him.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Calhoun has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1 left for Washington, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0 home. This ball will be chopped foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Zimmerman ranging into shallow right, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Digging in to try it again. Cole Calhoun looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. The 0-1 pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball.
48.
Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, number 48, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Comes set and the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Soto giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Angels are gone in order. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Digging in and looking for more, Howie Kendrick. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-2. Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new
Now
school.
batting,
I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But
Ryan
one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
Into the box now, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, designated
So
hitter,
striding forward now, Michael Taylor. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. There goes the runner. Hard hit to first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
the catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Comes set with the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 1-1. Misses for the second ball. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Victor Robles would be next. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Count remains full. Another payoff pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Throw goes over to third. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Robles.
Now at the plate, Victor Robles. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's flared off to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Calhoun will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Nationals are out in front here, 8-3. Standing in, David Fletcher, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Mike Trout will be next. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
In now, Mike Trout. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Fletcher aboard here at first with nobody out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
1-1.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Nipped the corner, 2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
First and second here with nobody out. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable.
2-2,
and he flips
5.
one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
In now, Albert Pujols, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Wow, another curve here that he can't seem to find the zone with. He's really had his share of troubles with location so far in this inning.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The 2-2 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
The left fielder, number 8.
Now at the plate, Justin Upton. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Strasburg comes set. 1-2 on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Boy, D-Row, this is a spot right now. If you're an offense, you start licking your chop. Pitch count starting to get up into the 5th inning. They could be sitting on some big knocks right here.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. You're looking for something middle of the plate right here. He doesn't have a great feel for his breaking stuff. Maybe he hangs something.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Adam Eaton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Number 2, Adam Eaton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Low for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Two and 0 now. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Calhoun has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
And now for Washington, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Rendon, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Here's the 0-2. Turned on down the line. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Nationals 8 and the Angels 3. Wander Suero enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 51, Wander Suero.
Leading off the inning, Tommy La Stella, and they'll need him to get something going here.
For the Angels, the third baseman, Tommy La Stella.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-1 on its way. Popped him up. Zimmerman backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
At the plate, Andrelton Simmons 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Suero has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Number 48 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. That one's in there. 3-1. And good work there as this is taken for ball 4, and the Angels have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, number 48.
Digging in, number 48. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Angels strand one. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Noah Ramirez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 24, Noah Ramirez.
So stepping in, Howie Kendrick. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Howie Kendrick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is low, ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
The 1-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Into the box now, Ryan Zimmerman. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The 1-1 is a ball down and away.
2-1.
One out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael A. Taylor.
So next for the Nationals is the designated hitter, Michael Taylor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. So the lineup flips over and digging in. David Fletcher. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-1 the count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he takes strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Takes this the other way to right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Fletcher gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Now the 2-1. Hit high and deep is straight away right field. Eaton going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout. His second of the game, as it's now an 8-5 ball game. now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Tanner Rainey comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
into the box, Shohei Ohtani, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now he reaches out and tries to dump this one out to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Standing in now, Albert Pujols, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here.